Hey there, dent side fans. I'd like to show you my latest project. This is a 79 Ford F150 Ranger XLT, two-wheel drive. Been rebuilding this for about 2 years. This is not a restoration. It's just a little project that got out of control. Picked this truck up for 900 bucks, drove it home. Just bought it for the body, and decided I needed to do a little work on it. Came with a 351. When I rebuilt it, it ended up with a 408. It's got a 255 comp cam in it, split duration. It's got Tim Myers pistons. It's got an Edelbrock intake, Holley 600 vacuum carb. I had the front end completely off. I power washed everything, rust encapsulated it. You can see my transmission filter that I added hanging down there. Had to make my own tranny lines for that. The only thing I haven't done yet really is the brakes. But transmission was good, but I did replace the seals and put a new pan on it with some cooling fins and a drain. I went with Flowtech full-length headers. I'll never go with full-length headers again. If this truck remains together and these parts don't get pulled off for a four-wheel drive truck, I'll eventually call up Sanderson and get some shorty headers, because these are just an ultimate hassle anytime I have to deal with the starter or anything else like that. Gonna eventually upgrade the alternator also, but this was a almost new one on my other trucks. I moved it over here. It's got a new water pump, new power steering pump. Got a fan. I think I pulled this out of a Lincoln Mark 8, not a Taurus SHO. I got it temporarily wired. It's 2 speeds. This thing cools really good. Probably not going to have to use it on anything more than low speed most of the time. This thing pulls a lot of air, but it's temporarily wired. I'm going to eventually put it on its own thermostat, but here's low. There's high. You can tell there's quite a difference there. Got a almost new radiator, courtesy my other truck. Let's see, what else have we done in here? There's the filter that I mounted up. Went through the steering box, repainted it. Steering seems really nice and tight. Most parts that look new have gone through the bead blaster, and if they didn't fit in the bead blaster, like this radiator support, I bead blasted it out in the backyard. Here's passenger side view of underneath. I'm not thrilled where these mufflers hang down. Built my own 2.5-inch exhaust. These I do like the ball and cup the header connections that I got from Flowtech. These are Flowtech headers. So anyways, let's see. It's a 2.5-inch exhaust, but I ran a single exhaust, wired it into a single Flowmaster. Sounds pretty good. I didn't want dual exhaust. Wanted the back pressure. So you can see I bring that passenger or the driver's side way over. Not thrilled that it comes down, the header drops down right in front of the cross member, so I had no choice but to drop it down. But I've still got plenty of clearance. It's not like this truck's really going to see much off-road or anything like that. It's got new U-joints everywhere. And here's a shot of the interior. Not completely done with this either. The door panels are just pushed on. I need to finish them. I need to do a little touch-up. But I pulled out this dash completely, bead blasted it. I painted it a, what do they call this? It's not midnight blue, but dark metallic blue. Came out really nice. I didn't like the lighter blue that it was before. I pulled that dash pad out of the junkyard. It used to be brown. I cleaned it, primed it, painted it. Came out real nice. redid the gauges over there, the gauge panel. I put those gauges right there in myself. I need to go and adjust them a little bit more. Those are just Summit gauges with Summit cups. I made my own mounts. Looks nice under there. The ashtray still works. I've got to cut the column there, but I haven't cleaned it up enough to put it on, and I still got to finish the door panel over there. Pulled the headliner and visors out of my other truck, my 73. I'd like to thank my girlfriend for cleaning the chrome. This chrome had a lot of surface rust on there, but she went through with her SOS pad and really cleaned it up. I pulled this seat out of the junkyard. It was in my other truck for a while. Came out of a super cab, so as you can see it's split, which makes it real nice if you got people sitting on it. You can lean one side forward if you need to get into the back without having to make everybody get out. I got some speakers in there. The truck's got a really good sound system, but I'd eventually like to get a radio that looks stock and then just plug an MP3 player into CDs anymore. So I want something that looks a little bit more, I want it to look like it's all factory Ford other than the gauges for someone who doesn't know when they look in my truck. So here's the driver's side. I got the door panel pretty much done. I just got to make it so it'll stay on there permanently. You know how that old plastic gets, needs a little repair. Steering wheel used to be wood grain. I got that off there best I could and painted it black. I still don't really like the steering wheel, so eventually I'll get something else, but for now the wood grain didn't look good when the rest of the truck was painted, because I had wood grain on the door panels and stuff too, because that's what they did in '79. So here are my gauges. You can see I kind of touched them up a bit, painted all the needles nice and red. This in here, this used to be all silver, but I think they started that in '77. I don't like that either. As you can see here, truck's got the it's got factory air, dual tanks. I might have mentioned that. And that Ranger XLT doesn't belong on this year, but I like it better than the one that Ford cranked out in '79, a little plastic piece. Basically, my truck, I try to use as many Ford made parts as possible and just use the best of what I like, of what they... I guess I should have cleaned out the back. Should have cleaned the bed out before I started filming. I'll clean it out a little while, probably go for a test drive. But this body's in really nice shape. Put a Bronco bumper on the back, and you do a little modification to get rid of that gap, but everybody always gives me a lot of compliments on this bumper. They think it looks really clean. So I don't know if they really came on trucks or not, but alright, I'll fire her up here. Cold. Winter of 2011, 2010 has been a brutally cold one. It's actually almost 50 degrees today, which I haven't seen 50 degrees in weeks. Still need to do some adjustments. I've basically just gotten this thing running and broken in, and gonna get ready to start driving it.